here we go. Ready to rock and roll tonight. Jesse Gordon, your pole setter here at Phoenix and Championship Night. Van Meter in the 2, Brandon Parks in the 3, Justin Smolden in the 4, Joshua Divers in the 5, John G in the 6, Anthony in the 7. There's Rafe going across the top there in that number 8 spot. The 9 of Michael, Rick Kelly in that number 10 spot. Michael there in the 11, Adam Herr in the 12. The 13 of Andrew back there, and Joshua going to round out that 14 spot here tonight at Phoenix. As we're waiting on these guys to get lined up here. A little bit different of an overlay here tonight. I do apologize. Once again, the overlay is not kicking in for us here. They are doing an update over there on SDK Gaming. So, that being said, the grid ready to take off here tonight. Get your cell phones out before the race here. Pause the screen. Make sure you take a second and go over and scan the code and get involved in that monthly giveaway. The Capsule of Time. Scan the code, like the page, and get over there and get you some free stuff. Every month they'll be giving away an awesome giveaway. All right, back to the racing we go here. Up front, you see the man there, Jesse Gordon. Bring the camera around here. We got to do it the old-fashioned way here tonight. Jesse Gordon out here ready to go and ready to fire him off here tonight at Phoenix Championship Night. Jesse Gordon trying to bring it home for the boys. Oh, absolutely. We'll see how it works here. Van Meter on the outside of him, and we're getting ready to fire him off. Here we go. Jesse Gordon with a great start right there. Van Meter right behind him, and they split them out here. Look at everybody diving 3 and 4 wide. You're going to see the man right there, Brandon Parks, going to the inside of Van Meter. Van Meter there in the 23, and Brandon Parks down there on the lower side. Both these guys fighting for a championship, and we got a caution out on the speedway. Late back in the back here, it's Andrew. Let's take a look at what happened to him. We get situated here. Like he just gets down there and dumps it out. That was on the 13, first one of the night. All right, moving to the end of the line. We're going to go P1 to green and get them lined back up. All right, the leaders are catching back up to the truck here. They're going to make us at least do 1 lap here, so that's how that's going to go down. So we'll do 1 lap here of pacing. As we're back up front here, Jesse Gordon. The man out front here, Van Meter there behind him in the 23, Brandon Parks there. So a self-inflicted wound there to Andrew. Back there tonight. Yeah, car volume is kind of low. Yeah, I agree. The car volume is kind of low. Let's crank it up. There we go. That should be a little bit better. I do apologize. They've been doing that stuff with my settings. They've been turning them up and down. It's kind of crazy. So, all right. So right now, not looking bad here. Jesse Gordon out front here early at Phoenix. We got 3 of 35 in the books right now. Van Meter there in the 2, and there is Brandon Parks right now currently in that 3 spot. We'll get these guys ready to go here this time by. All right. Absolutely, as you see these guys right now just trying to figure their way out. They wouldn't let me change it to P1 to green here, so unfortunately, it's going to make us do another lap here. Gotta love it. Yeah, so it was an accidental spin out back there, so things happen. All right, there we go. Lights are off now. We're ready to go. So Jesse Gordon, Van Meter, Brandon Parks, Justin Smolden, and Divers, your top 5. As of right now, that is. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with the SDK. I'm going to have to refresh and reload it. But here we go. Good restart here from Gordon's going to get a good start here. Going to take him around here and patiently wait for him here. The pace car goes in way early here. All right, Jesse with a good start right there. Van Meter right behind him. Ready to rock and roll right now. Jesse Gordon out front. Brandon Parks there in that number 2 spot. You see Van Meter there in the 3. Justin Smolden. Joshua Divers running side by side in the back right now in the middle. There's Anthony Monroe in that backwoods vacation. 82 currently sitting in that number 6 spot. As they come rolling up, Michael there and John G in the 8 and Rafe back there in the 9. But the battle up front right now is Jesse Gordon running away with the show here. Parks in that number 2 spot. Van Meter working his way up to the number 3 as we bounce the camera back here a little bit more. And there's Smolden. And there is Anthony Monroe. Anthony Monroe in that 82. Voodoo Graphics, Capsule of Time, LLC.com. And no caution out there. These guys kept it clean back here. And there's the yellow flag out. We cannot keep it clean. Have to take a look at what happened here with John G. Kind of looks like we're going to pop it up here and find out exactly what happened. Boy. Yeah, he kind of gets him tagged right there. Look at it from this guy's truck here, and yeah, it's kind of just some accidental contact there. All right, looking at it right here, just definitely some accidental contact between the 18 and John G there. Nobody came up. One came down a little bit, and nothing a whole lot there. So line them up and let's figure it out. Yeah, there's really nothing there. Yeah, he spins right here, but I mean, they're racing hard. John comes down just a little bit. Rafe stays on that line here. If you watch that black line right there, he stays right there. So one of those tit for tat calls there. So not a whole lot there to, you know, really dial somebody in for. So unfortunately for John G, he'll go to the tail end here, and it's going to be Jesse Gordon still out front right now. Brandon Parks, Van Meter, Smolden, and Divers in the top 5. 8:35 in the books here. Coming up next, we got the NLR Xfinity. Next Level Racers Xfinity Series over at Detroit. Yeah, like I said, the overlay is a little bit different here tonight. We are working with a different program because this is our emergency backup program we use with the Race Labs. There's some updating or some stuff going on maintenance-wise with SDK, so unfortunately we don't have them available to us tonight, so we use what we got as a backup. Thank God for Race Labs. It gives us something to throw up on the screen there. So your relative there, strength of field tonight, 1.7K. Like I said, the race right now rolling off without a hitch here. Some fast laps there, 27.015. What you're looking at from some of these drivers out here tonight. But 9:35 in the books. Lights are off that pace car. We're getting ready to fire them back off green here. This time by, you see your guys up front. Jesse Gordon in that Capsule of Time, LLC.com. Sponsored driver there in that number 10. And Parks back there for Next Level Racers. And Edco Welding into 23 and 203 Bud Light. Justin Smolden and Divers back there. Chaos. So here we go. Everybody ready to go as we get ready to get down into turn number 3. Move selling here is Rafe coming up the back of the pack here. He's trying to get caught back up. Got 5 guys right now trying to all work their way up there. Steel calculator at a premium. Good start right there for Jesse Gordon. Brandon Parks there in that number 2 spot as he tries to chase him down, and we get zipping through the field here in the back. Single file now. Justin Smolden there, and here comes Divers in the number 1 Monster Energy Machine. And we got another caution in the back here. And not sure where that caution took place at, but we're going to find out here as we go back up here. Oh, and these guys get loose right here. Let's turn it up the camera shot here. See if we can't get some laps in here tonight. All right, so. Oh, yeah, he just drove it right down into him there, unfortunately. All right, let's bring it down here a little bit more for you here so people at home can see. Kind of just drove it right down into him here. Whoop, we got a car down there, and boom. All right, so that's going to be the first one tonight on Joshua B there. Got down into the 33. There was a car down there, so one of the night. Till the tail end of the field and try to do this again here. I didn't know Phoenix was going to be so tricky on everybody tonight.
He said my bad, guys.
All right. See what these boys got. They're going to try to do it again. But back up to the front, here we go. We'll take a look here as we cut back up to the front with our leaders here. Jesse Gordon right there, and that beautiful, beautiful black and yellow Batman scheme there. Wrapping them out here tonight. Capsule of Time right there looking good. The Batman himself.
I went to go serve my 40-second penalty and it didn't let me hold.
Boom, boom. Going to take you home tonight. Let's clear it. Boom. All right. There we go. These guys are ready to go. Let's try to find them back out here. EV3 was our best friend. We'll go P1 to green here. I think we can. Nope, won't let us do it again. So, yeah, caution laps suck here, man. Been a couple minor accidents, too. That's what sucks. So, 12 of 35 in the books. Absolutely. We're going to find out exactly what we got out here. But Jesse Gordon out front, landed that last lap of 27.015. Once again, a great job from him and everybody over there tonight. Looking fantastic. Brandon Parks there also. And Smolden and Van Meter tonight. Championship night here at Phoenix for the trucks. We're going to do a little road racing right after this. That'll be exciting. Over at Detroit, and hopefully I get this overlay stuff working here. They got to get their maintenance done. But I'm pretty sure it'll be finished by tomorrow's dirt night. But you got to have a backup. All right, Jesse going to sit here and cruise them down here. We'll see if we can get some laps logged in here. We're almost halfway there. And it's been a shaky race so far. Good start right there for Jesse Gordon, and Park's going to go right behind him. Everybody else kind of following suit here as they fan themselves out. Everybody jumps down to the apron and runs it out here. Very clean. Very good here as we make our way, getting ready to go into turn number 3 here coming up next. Side by side back there in the back. There's Michael and Anthony Monroe and Adam Hearn, Rick Kelly. And a cluster of a pack back there in the back. Backwoods Vacation 82 on the bottom side of Joshua Divers there. A little bit further back in the pack there's McDonald's and Rick Kelly. Fanning them out. Woo! Divers almost got up into McDonald. McDonald would have not been too happy about that. McDonald right now doing a damn good job keeping that number 4 rolling on the high side here. Is John G and the boys ready to rock and roll here tonight at Phoenix? 15 to 35, we're starting to get them tire pressures up. Adam Herr going to the high side, down into Rick Kelly. And Adam Herr there is going to bring out my caution. We're going to take a look at what happened here as we have another caution. So we'll pull up the cam shot here, and once again, go to the blimp shot, and boy, oh boy. Okay, let's go here and jump over here, and oh yeah, it just kind of comes down into him here, and boom, Rick's right there. We're gonna rewind it back here. Oh yeah, it just comes right down into him there. All right, so unfortunately, both of you guys wanted the same spot there. I'm not going to call that on either one of you there. You guys kind of ran into each other. You were going to the momentum line there, and he was screaming out on the high side. So line them up where they need to go. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough break. You hate to see it, but like I said, I mean, if it's justifiable call, like I said, that's how we're going to roll with it. I mean, no intent there of anybody crashing into somebody. You know, he was kind of run that high line and kind of charge his way back out. Rick Kelly, right there. Rick Kelly was charging up to run his way out, so you're going to have that. Rafe there moving up. Andrew back there. He's trying to get something going here tonight. And Michael Berea. There's John G. and Joshua coming down pits. So will Adam. A few guys working their way down pits here tonight. But it's Jesse Gordon out front here. Guy's got it going on. See if he can keep that momentum going here. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I have no idea. But we're going to have about 15 laps left to go once we go green. Lights will go off the pace car next time by. Jesse Gordon there, Brandon Parks, Van Meter, Holden, and McDonald in your top 5. So, interesting situation here. Like I said, these guys have been running hard all night long here. So, you know, the track right now sitting at a 76 degrees. We're going to take a look here as the lights will go off the pace car this time by. We had a few good green flag laps right there, but, you know, as anything else, you're going to have cautions, and it's been a lot of just accidental contact here tonight. As the 203 slapping them Bud Lights in the chat. What up, 203? Doing good out there, sitting in that P4 spot tonight, looking real nice. All right, let's do this again here for the 4th time. Cautions breed cautions, I'll tell you that. You ain't wrong. So Gordon there in that black and yellow number 10, your leader. Brandon Parks on the outside of him for Next Level Racers in the 2 spot. Van Meter looking to win the championship. He's in the 3. Smolden in the 4, and there's McDonald and Divers round out the 5 and 6 spot. Anthony Monroe, Rick Kelly back there in the top 10. Same with Andrew and Rafe. John G just on the outside there, and Adam Herr and Joshua. But good start right here for the number 10 machine, Jesse Gordon. Great start for him and the boys out there tonight. Looking fantastic as we work our way through. Woo! Almost got Chastained right there. 203 putting his nose down in front of McDonald. That was a close one. Drivers coming at it hot here right now. Anthony Monroe parking it back in that number 7 spot, and we get him rotating around right now. Adam Herr closing that gap in the number 12 spot. Jesse Gordon still your leader right now. You're not missing anything there. John G, the last guy on the map here. Last lap, 27.051 for Jesse. Side by side they go in the back. Back up to the front. The battle was on. Jesse Gordon, your leader right now. He's got a 0.3 gap there on Parks. 21 of 35 in the books right now. Van Meter in the 3. Smolden in the 4. You see him locking it in. There's McDonald. Joshua Divers side by side right there. They work their way through that beautiful dog leg. You can pick up tons of time. Anthony Monroe in that number 7 spot in that Backwoods Vacation. Owner and operator of the Broken Axle Motorsports team there. Rick Kelly right behind them for Chaos Motorsports. There's Rafe back there for Broken Axle. He's currently in the number 9 spot. Adam Herr and the boys also. But we take a look up here. The gap is not closing on your leader. Jesse Gordon running away with it right now. It's actually getting bigger. Brandon Parks there in that number 2 spot. And Van Meter still holding on to the P3. These guys know where they need to finish to pick up the championship. Right now they're in cruise control. 24-35 in the books here tonight. Everybody kind of single filed out right now, trying to find some speed somewhere. Anthony Monroe, Rick Kelly 7 and 8 right now. Rafe and Adam Herr in your top 10. Good looking stuff right now. Your leader out front still. Jesse Gordon, A-class driver. 2.2 I rating. He's got some speed behind him though. He's got Brandon Parks. An A-class driver also right here. Brandon Parks also an A-class driver with a 3.8K I rating. So the I rating guys are up there. Van Meter there, a 3.K there. It's a 3,000 I rating for him. McDonald bringing his class act with a 1.7 there in that number 5 spot. That's 26 to 35, ticking off here at Phoenix. Coming up next, the NLR Xfinity Series at Detroit Road Course. Good battle right there as Joshua and the Nitro Fish of John G. putting on a class act here. It's always a pleasure having John G out here racing with us, man. Long-time supporter of the stream and the league here, so good to see John G out here racing hard tonight in that beautiful, beautiful Nitro Fish 66. Back up to the front, Jesse Gordon's extended the gap to 0.5. Laying it down. Brandon Parks there in that number 2 spot. Van Meter still in the 3. And we got a good battle brewing right here. We'll keep our eyes on this right here, the 203. Justin Smolden. McDonald going to the bottom side here. Trying to make it stick. Who's going to use that apron? The dog leg coming into play right now. McDonald keeping it on the bottom side, and he'll move up to the number 4 spot. Smolden to the 5. Last lap there, though. Smolden was a little bit quicker running that high line. McDonald parking it right up there side by side with him, trying to get up there and close that gap a little bit and give Smolden some of that dirty air. 28 of the 35, and a great battle here between the 4th and 5th. That's what it's about right there. Some good side-by-side racing. Anthony Monroe there in that number 6 spot right behind him. You see him show up in the camera there. Right there. Joshua Divers in the 7. Rick Kelly back there in the 8 spot. But up front, it's still Jesse Gordon. Out front there tonight, running them Capsule Time LLC.com machine. He is your leader. Looking good out of here tonight. But McDonald clearly a little bit quicker than Smolden there. We work our way back up to the front, and the gaps are growing. Gordon's getting quicker and quicker as the race goes on. Parks back there in that number 2 spot. The 3 of Van Meter in cruise control right now. But Michael and Smolden, another great battle for 4th and 5th. As these guys are rocking and rolling. 31 of the 35 in the books. We're closing in here. We got the NLR Xfinity Series coming up next at Detroit. You guys want to be a part of that? Don't miss it. Right now, the standings stand where they're at. Jesse Gordon, still your leader. Rick Kelly, there's a battle back here with Rafe and Adam Herr. Rafe with a little bit of speed there in that Capsule of Time. He works his way up there. Adam Herr right behind him for NLR and just trying to keep it clean here tonight. He's trying to pick up some trophies. 32 of the 35 in the books. Michael Barea back there. There's Joshua John G kind of cleaning up here. Andrew in the 14th. But up front, it's the Capsule of Time, number 10 there. The Batman himself, Jesse Gordon. 33 of the 35 here. We went green the last 15. It's been working for these guys. White flag will come out next time by. That'll be what he sees. One more time around. Make it 2 times here for Jesse Gordon. Brandon Parks right behind him is lap traffic getting ready to come into play here. And getting ready to get caught up here to Andrew. Andrew a little bit off the pace here tonight. Got caught up in a self-inflicted wound back there and never been able to recover since. So white flag coming out this time by the black and yellow number 10, Jesse Gordon. Brandon Parks there in that number 2 spot here as he tries to find a line, and he's going to go to the bottom side there. And there you have it. Jesse Gordon trying to win it here tonight. And it looks like he will take care of business. Jesse Gordon going to wrap it up here tonight for the Truck Series at Phoenix. Looks like Brandon Parks going to bring it home in that P2 here, and he'll be happy with it. But right there you have it. Jesse Gordon, your winner here tonight. Brandon Parks in the 2, and Billy Van Meter rounds out your top 3. We'll get post-race interviews here underway. All right, top 3 guys, get them up there. Gordon, Parks, and Van Meter. You guys know what to do. Good run. All right, let's see what these guys got here. We'll get post-race interviews underway here, and I think I already have the soundboard hooked up. It's already good to go there, so we'll get interviews underway here. That's your race winner right there. Michael McDonald chatting up there, letting these guys know, hey, fun, good race right there tonight. It was an awesome one. You guys did a fantastic job all night long. So we'll get over here for some post-race interviews here in just a second. That is your winner, Jesse Gordon. There's the 2 of Brandon Parks. And Van Meter sliding up here in just a second. There he is. Old Van Meter here, pull him in here. All right, here we go. We'll start off with the 3rd place driver out here tonight. Billy Van Meter, you got a copy?
Yeah, sadly.
Well, hey, sadly, you did a good job out here tonight. P3, it looks like that might just be enough to wrap up the championship there. Maybe. Haven't went over and looked at it yet, but job well done here tonight at Phoenix, man. Break down your run a little bit for us.
Yeah, I had all right short run speed. I honestly had no long run speed, and they kicked my ass, and I deserved to finish 3rd where I belong because they whooped me. But, fun show.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely was a fun show. Congratulations again on the P3 here tonight. And who do you want to thank tonight, Bill?
You for putting it on, Chaos Motorsports, and everyone that helps me race.
There you have it. Billy Van Meter and the ADCO Welding team there for Chaos Motorsports P3 here tonight. And possibly your truck champion. All right, we'll head over now to our 2nd place driver. That's going to be Brandon Parks for Next Level Racers. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Hey, great run out here tonight also, man, between you and Gordon there, running damn near identical times there all night long. And, man, a couple cautions killed us early here, but a good late run there. And not enough laps here, I guess, for you to get up there and really get it going here. But job well done. P2 here tonight. Break down your run at Phoenix.
Yeah, man, it was a pretty fun race. Gordon was definitely fast, had a little bit more than me. We were pretty evened up, like you were saying. Here and there, I'd try to maybe push it a little bit too much in 3, and then I'd just lose it 4 to him. So it was a pretty fair trade-off. Long run, definitely. It looked like me and Gordon had a little bit over the field. So I was hoping there wasn't going to be a late caution to just, at that point, if there was, who would have taken tires, who would have stayed out. So, I mean, overall, it was a great race. It was a good season. Not sure exactly where I landed here, but hats off to Van Meter. He did a great job. If it wasn't for that Bristol race where I finished last at 16th, might have been a different story for him. But, that's why every race really counts. So you got to keep trying at every race, and they all count. So hats off to him again, and hats off to Gordon. He did a great job tonight, and look forward to the next one.
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done again out there tonight. And Brandon Parks, congratulations again on the P2. And who do you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my team, Next Level Racers, Adam for coming out here, being part of that, and Freund Associates, Warren Paintball Foundation, Choice Yankee Sports Team, Justin over there, everybody else who's part of that, Julio, Badass Painter, Nighthawk, you, week in, week out, do a great job, always, and that's it, man. Thank everybody else for coming out.
Absolutely. There you have it. Brandon Parks, P2 here tonight at Phoenix. Went over now to your race winner. That's going to be Jesse Gordon in that black and yellow Batman number 10. Jesse, you got a copy?
Got you, Chris.
Hey, good race out there tonight, man. Looking good from start to finish here at Phoenix. You guys had that truck dialed in from lap to lap there. Early cautions kind of killed the vibe, but those last 15 were fun to watch. Straight through there, you and Parks going at it. Van Meter sneaking his way into the top 3. And, man, break down your race here tonight.
Yeah, the first few, obviously half the race, I was, each start I definitely was trying to conserve tire because I knew at the end we were going to be using them up, So luckily there was a lot of caution so that we were able to conserve tires till the end here and be able to just have a good 15-lap sprint basically. So yeah, it was a fun race. Me and Brandon, of course, were like just real neck and neck. I'd get him a little, and then he'd get me the next lap. So we stayed within a half second of each other pretty much, running an identical lap. So it was fun. Yeah, definitely fun. He kept me honest. Hats off to him, of course, and Van Meter too. You know, tough competitors. So it's just fun, man. Luckily, he was able to qualify good and stay up front and stay out of trouble. And I guess racing last night, I ran an open event that was 100 laps in the truck at this track, so I guess it helped. I didn't even realize it was at Phoenix for this race. So yeah, definitely a fun race, and thank you for putting it on.
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done again. Congratulations, Jesse Gordon, tonight. Big win here in Phoenix. And who do you want to thank tonight, buddy?
Thank you for putting on the series, and 203 as well for sponsoring it. And then also all the racers, you know, always awesome to race with. And my sponsors, Capsule of Time, Pink Cheek Tanning Salon, Amsoil, Creative Tire, Davis Drenching, United Window Tint, and IE Rhino Lining.
Awesome work. There you have it. Jesse Gordon, big win here tonight at Phoenix. Parks into 2, and Van Meter rounds out your top 3. Appreciate you, boys.